Howdy y'all, Riggs here. We're back with your daily dose of Muddrunner. Now we're on a newish map on the Steam Workshop. It's called AUZYs or AUZYs, or I'm not sure. Is it AUZY or AUZY? It's got one Z, so it can't be AUZY. Anyway, it's created by a guy named Mark Balan 00 or Balan. If I slaughtered that, I'm sorry. Anyways, we brought along, yeah, I can't believe it, it's a Ford. Can you believe that? It's a 78 Ford Bronco. And I think this one's done by Spun. But anyways, in which case, if we happen to get stuck or it completely sucks, then we do have Nix's 85 K30. Yeah. So we have a nice big Chevy to pull ourselves out. But anyway, neither of these vehicles are actually recallable. Well, the Bronco might be able to. But we'll not look at that. Let's drop her into the garage here. And doll her up a bit. Alright, so we can throw an antenna on. We'll do that. Full doors. I'm going to come back to that. We can definitely get jerry cans and a tailgate. We'll come back to that. Tube doors and a white cap. But we need tailgate. Yeah, let's turn on that white cap. And then we'll put on the full doors as well. There we go. I'm happy with that. Ooh, we got that light bar down the bottom. Now, one thing that Spun is very good at is setting up the lights. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wow. Even the light bar comes up. That's perfect. I like that. Now, I have no idea where we're going. And we're completely blacked out. So, we're going to need to find trail. Here's one. Let's check out the interior. Ooh, it's actually got a really decent interior. Which I'm not driving in. Putting our trailing gear here and move up down this trail. Decent flex on this truck, I must say. Now, the only thing that I like about this vehicle, no, I'm kidding, it's a Ford, like, y'all know how I feel about it, I gotta bash it, but, again, this is just a mod for Spintires Mudrunner, it's not an actual real vehicle. But, I mean, at least hide the Ford badging. I mean, at least it doesn't have the problem circled on the front for y'all. It's not even circled on the back. Look at that. So this was back when Ford was actually good. And that's what I like about this vehicle. Now, I've always actually appreciated Ford Broncos. I mean, at least the full size don't even get me talking about the Bronco 2. Is this even the right trail? Yeah, that's the trail. Okay. Alright. That's not the trail. I mean, are we supposed to drop down there? I mean, we're not blacked out anymore. Yeah, I think we were supposed to drop on down. We'll go ahead and do that carefully. Oh, what do you mean carefully? That wasn't hard at all. As far as this map goes, from the screenshots and the screenshot of the actual map, I was actually expecting something a lot different than what we're seeing here. Now, I haven't really come across any major challenges yet, and there's probably another map that you can bomb around ultra quick and get it done within 30 minutes. A little bit bigger than Snexy's first map that we did yesterday. And speaking of Snexy, I was just looking on the workshop before doing this video, and Snexy actually released a second map. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to do that one. I kind of want to wait a bit longer before I do any more maps from that particular map maker. Let them get a bit more practice in. There it is. We actually drive into this barn. I'm curious on that. What'll happen to the camera? Let's find out. Oh. Ow. That's not fair. Wow, that is a lot of repair points. Alright, let's see here. Maybe there might be something on this hill that'll give us a bit of a challenge. Yeah, we need to see some rocks on this hill. Just some buried rocks. Give it that challenging feel. Now, I'll bet you it's supposed to be a logging map. There is not a description on the Steam Workshop page. Like, if that's the biggest challenge of this hill, that's kind of sad. No offense to the map maker on that. Yeah, that's I mean, it's got a lot of potential. It's only going to get like a 2.8 on the RIGGSindoors so far. But I mean, we still got another 10 minutes to check this place out. Let's try the vehicle and high while we're and then we get into a bumpy stretch. We'll drop that back down. Now, I'm not saying make this a crawler map. That's not what I'm talking about. Just got to throw in like a few obstacles that you got to crawl over, or climb over, or find a way around, or whatever. Looks like we need to go this way. I'm guessing to that watchtower I just saw over the hill. Well, there's the watch point actually right there. Huh. Alright, now we're getting into something a bit more of a challenge. Now, is it going to be enough to redeem itself? No. Although that's kind of cool. Must be like supposed to be a dam or something. Yeah, no point in continuing up to the lumber mill. We'll just continue up down this trail. Oh, that's an interesting looking bridge. I kind of want to take that way, but at the same time I don't, just because there is a watch point kind of straight ahead, I think. Mind you, it could be on that side. Well, let's go straight here. If we have to come back, we'll come back. I like this little road. Like, it's not, like, it's definitely a scenic map, and I do appreciate that. But you got, I mean, scenic maps are just turning into be a dime a dozen. I mean, sure, they look pretty and nice, but in the end, are you actually getting a challenge out of it? Not just to cruise down a dirt road, you know what I mean? Oh man, you believe that? Turning radius when you're in high kind of stinks. I think we need to go left. Oh, look at that right there. I think if we continue on this trail, it might take us back to that bridge. Now, wouldn't that be something? Alright, let's take a proper look at this interior. Very, very nice. Whoa. Yeah, I was getting tired looking at that dent in the hood. I had to fix it. Now, once we get into here, I'm not saying it's more challenging, but it's just something a little different than the scenic. It's just, now you're actually on a trail, and that's what I like, is just trail riding. Now, I'd like to see some more obstacles other than these falling down trees. Please. But it's a bit better. What are we driving on right now? Like, what kind of trail is it? Whoa. That's nifty. Is this going to take us down into that canyon? Alright, now we might get into something a little... Oh, okay, this is just like a creek crossing. Oh, I just realized all wheels was off. When did I do that? Alright. So it's not going to take us back to the bridge. But we do want to go to the left here. Now, if you're new to Muddrunner, this is a really great map for you just to warm up on, or it might be a good just warm-up map for the day. Just find a route that might give you a little bit of a good warm-up and just get on it and go. It's definitely a good map to check out once. I mean, for me, I won't be back on it, and it won't be in my collection. Will I check out the map maker in the future? Definitely. I will definitely check out the map maker in the future. He's got a lot of potential, and I'm curious to know what more he can do. And all right, now I mean if this is it for the rock crawling, really? Well, I guess we might as well try and get up and over them. And I see the watch point up in the trees there. Tell me this trail curves a bit. Alright, we'll just follow the creek, see where it takes us. I mean, this is another option. They're probably not part of the trail system, but you could run the creeks. There's a few of them. Of course, they from what I've seen so far, they all seem to end abruptly. Alright, so there's a bit more rock crawling over here. So this interior trail might actually be that challenge we were looking for. So let's go ahead and dive down it just a little bit here. Now, as opposed to the map we did yesterday, I'm liking the varying degrees of trails here, and the fact that you actually have longer trail run. Now, are you actually supposed to like climb right over this house? Oh boy! Oh, come on! Well, nuts. Now I gotta swap out to this truck, which you only put a repair kit on, which makes it a great rescue vehicle. Unfortunately, it was not recallable, so we might just have to hit a tree and go check out the other end of that trail that we're on. Okay, I did not honk the horn right there. I think my controller's haunted or something. My controller is possessed. Actually, what I'm going to do is try and guess where it's going to come down. Probably about right there. So we'll just drive up until we hit that. And one thing I like about Nix's mods is that they are definitely very realistic vehicles. I could see myself driving this truck. Well, maybe with a box on it, and as a daily driver for like a construction company or something. Alright, so go check this out here. Yeah, I did not turn that off. I think my controller is definitely possessed, y'all. Yeah, all wheels was off again. And I know I didn't turn it off. I'm pretty sure I turned it on when we hooked up in this vehicle. So yeah, a bit more rock crawling, but I mean, you can just see the rocks. They're like, oh, I mean, I see. Yeah. So here's your fun part of the map right in here. But I actually want to go try and rescue that Bronco, because considering the time we have left on the video today, you know what? I like this part of the map. I mean, all these broken old houses that are just falling apart. That's pretty cool. But again, if this is like the most challenging stuff on the map, that's interesting. But we now know it ain't. We did find that trail full of rocks there. Now, are we going to be able to rescue that Bronco? Come on, camera, work with me here. Advance, and let's use this middle looking one here, right up to there. Gonna come out on his roof. Right, starting its engine. That's not right. Alright, let's release that. Get right up on it here. Go there, from there. Come on. Man, is that Bronco too heavy for this truck? Or are we just in some really slippery mud? Alright. I'm going to release that. Let's try and come at it this way here. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, we'll just tip it like that maybe. Well, little different. That's not how you should be rescuing a vehicle, but we did it. So that'll be the end of this one, y'all. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, make a comment what you might want to see on future episodes. You know a map that I haven't done yet, you know a truck I haven't driven yet, and you want to see it, post a link in the comments down below and I will definitely check it out. And if you actually really enjoyed this map, download it. The link will be in the description, as well as the links for both these trucks. And until the next time, y'all have a good one.